Aloha everyone, this is Lenora, Hawaii's Pickle Lady. Today I'm going to show you how to make fresh scallops with capers and wine. So the first thing we're going to do is brine it. So I have here 1 pound of scallops, and these are really jumbo size. And it says there's only 10 to 12 per pound. So I'm going to put this in a bowl so you can see it. Really big, nice. Then to make the brine, I'm just going to add water, some salt, and lemon juice. And I'm just going to mix it up really good. Try to dissolve the salt. Then I'm just going to pour it over the scallops. And I'm going to let this sit for half an hour. And then we'll come back and we'll do the rest. But in the meantime, I need some lemon zest for the recipe. So believe it or not, this is a lemon, not an orange or a tangerine. A friend gave it to me. He grows these. These are called Meyer lemons. It's very common here on the mainland in California and Vegas. People have huge trees and they're full of lemons. So the skin is very thin and it's a lot sweeter than regular lemon. So this is a zester, which is a good tool to have. So all you do is, it doesn't make a mess because it collects all in here. So you just want the yellow part. So just scrape it all around. And probably 1 lemon would be about a teaspoon or 2. So that's how much we'll need for the recipe. So this is also known as a microplane, and you can see how nice it is. No mess, no fuss. And if you watch the earlier videos, we gave away some of these as prizes, okay? So all I do is I take it out and then just rinse it out and it's done. Okay, the brining has been done in half hour. So I'm going to strain it out, and then I have to dry it with paper towels. Okay, you got to dry it because we're going to fry it in some extra virgin olive oil and a little butter. So you don't want it all wet. And then what I'm going to do is I'm now going to heat up the skillet. Cast iron skillet works best for this, but if you don't have a cast iron skillet, you can use a regular skillet. But the cast iron gives a nice sear to it. Okay, now I've heated the skillet, the iron skillet, till it's smoking. And I'm going to pour in some extra virgin olive oil, swish it around a little bit. Then I'm going to put in the scallops. It's a little smoky here because of all the oil. Then I'm going to put it in. You see how big these scallops are? But some of them are kind of small, so you don't want it touching each other. I just want it to be brown on the bottom. It won't take long. And then I'll swish the oil around a little bit. It's very hot, so be careful with your iron skillet. Okay. Now it just takes a few minutes. You don't want to keep on turning it over and over. It's like when you cook chicken, you only turn it once. So I'm looking for browning on the very edge. And this is very delicate. You don't want to overcook it either because it'll be very tough. I've turned one over and that's the color that you want. Now I'm going to add some butter. And we didn't put the butter in first because it'll burn. Now the butter gives it a nice taste. After this, we're just going to put it in a bowl and set it aside because it's cooked already. Now I'm going to lower the heat a little. And then we're going to saute the garlic for a few minutes. And you don't want it to blacken. So just a little. Enough. Now I'm going to add some wine. And let this reduce for a few minutes until it's about half the amount. Now you can really smell the wine, the garlic, the butter, and from the scallops too, really nice. Now the mixture has been reduced to half. Then we're going to add some other things. Some white pepper. I like white pepper because it doesn't show the black. Some chicken broth. Some lemon juice. Some capers. The lemon zest that we zested. And some thyme. So again, we're going to let this reduce quite a bit, till about half a cup. Okay, I've reduced it till about half a cup. It took about 10 minutes. So now I'm going to whisk in some Dijon mustard. Okay, I'm mixing in the Dijon mustard. And now the scallops, the cooked scallops go in. This is it. Now I'm just going to put it in a nice dish. And it's ready to serve. Okay, here it is, all done. Just put it in a nice dish. And it's ready to serve. Okay, the dish is done. Now I'm just going to garnish it with some green onions just to make it look nice. And then you can put some lemon wedges too. And that's it. Okay, I'm going to try it. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lemon on it. Got some capers on it, green onions. And I just took a small one. And you see, 1 pound, that's all it made. So if you're making it for company, you better have several bags or several pounds, because it really evaporates and gets smaller. Okay. Delicious. And the sauces are very unusual. It has a tart tang taste. You can taste the capers, you can taste the Dijon mustard, and the butter and everything. It's a very rich dish. So serve this to your family first and your friends. And for special occasions, people will really appreciate it because it's an expensive dish to make, but it's worth the time. So remember, if you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. Guys, we've made it to 2,100 subscribers, but let's make it 3,000. At that point, I'm going to give away a surprise giveaway. And don't forget to click that notification bell so that you can be notified when I make new videos like this. So if you have any comments, let me know. And if you have any suggestions, let me know too. Mahalo.